Uh, Okay, well, I think that we mostly know each other, but I guess we could go around and introduce ourselves. Um, we'll start with you, Krisha.
Me in the hot seat now. Hi, I'm Krisha Spears with the Reach Initiative. I don't know what all I do. Reentry councils, all 21 of them, and doing the grant writing. If you did not see it, the Reach was awarded a $481,000 Appalachian Regional Commission Inspire grant. Look at Dr. James back there going. So we will be working on our navigator program, and we'll focus on Boone, Lincoln, Logan, Mingo, McDowell, that little area for that. And then we also got a Benedum grant. So we will work with that with the navigators to pair them with a community health worker. And that way they'll be able to tackle those social determinants of health and get them access to healthcare and prescriptions and mental health services and all of those things they need to become healthy and reduce recidivism. So those are two big things that we're working on. Getting ready to submit a grant here in just a little while. So thank you to the community partners that have sent in letters of support. So that'll hopefully benefit this council because it'll be some marketing materials and stuff for this area. So, and then I'm going to drop a whole bunch of things over in the chat with flyers and things that are going on. Tina Ramirez and I, there she is on there. She and I are doing we've got 4 scheduled of the trauma informed care, how to be trauma informed, improves the criminal justice responses. So those are free trainings, and we're doing one in Eleanor, one in Charleston, one in Huntington, and then one specifically for Facing Hunger Food Bank. So I will drop those over in the chat so you can register for those. That's all I've got. I took enough time.
That's a lot.
All right. Dr. James, I'll call on you.
All right, that's a good popcorn. My name is, and please, Christy is fine. Dr. Christy, Dr. James, I appreciate that, but we're all friends here. You can just call me Christy. I started out as being just this involved, curious and hopeful citizen, and now I am on 2 boards that directly work with folks that are trying to figure out getting their lives back together. So one is the Change Initiative in Clarksburg, West Virginia, and the other is the Sit and Eat in Cold Weather Shelter at First United Methodist Church. So we work directly with a population of people that really are trying to get some supports.
Thank you.
I got to pick somebody else, right? So I see this name here that I don't know, and I just love the way it's spelled, and I want to try to pronounce it. So Lindasia, did I say that right? Gaston? Maybe not. Should I pick somebody else?
Yeah.
Lauren Luther?
Lauren,
sorry, I just hopped on.
You want to introduce yourself? Tell us a little something about yourself.
Sure. Okay, so my name is Lauren Luther. I'm the director of the Point Cafe with Recovery Point, West Virginia. Excuse me. And we are a community resource center in Huntington, West Virginia, that helps people with homelessness and mental health transitions, substance use disorder, anything that they might be going through, just low self-esteem, and like I said, anything they may be going through. And I am a mother. I'm a dog mom. I'm from Huntington, and I'm getting ready to have a baby on Monday. So
You have to pick somebody.
Okay. Let's see. Tina Ramirez.
All right.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. Hope you have a easy birth and everything goes well for you. So thank you for all you do.
Thank you.
I am Tina Ramirez and I am with Marshall Health in the Addiction Science Division. So I primarily head up Great Rivers Regional System for Addiction Care, and we are expanding. So we have a huge ARPA Heroes grant that will be going in November 15th. So I'm sure that if you haven't been contacted already, a lot of you will be contacted for letters of commitment. So it is the biggest grant I've ever worked on, and it will really kind of be Great Rivers on steroids. So it will include all of Region 5 except for Clay and Mingo counties. And then we are adding Fayette and Raleigh County. So this grant had to cover at least 500,000 population. So they came here and ARPA toured. They only give 5 grants in the whole nation. And when they came and toured and invited us to apply, Marshall scored the highest in the nation. So it looks very good for us to get the grant. But there's a huge financial match to this grant. So it will be a 3-year project, and it could amount to $45 million for all of those counties. So the big thing that the grant focuses on is reducing overdoses by 10%. So we get an X amount of dollars the first year, and as long as we're doing reduction in overdoses throughout those 10 counties, they'll continue to fund and move forward with that. So it's a performance-based grant that I've never been involved with, and it is going to be a huge opportunity for all of these counties if everything works out like we think it will be. So we've been meeting with county commissioners in all of these counties the past couple of weeks. In the next couple of weeks, we will be meeting in the different communities and doing community meetings. So I'll make sure that I blast that out to everybody. And we really want to identify the gaps in the areas. The also unique thing about this grant is that each county will design what's best for them, and they will have a point person within that county kind of driving the efforts. So a lot different than grants that we've been given in the past. So I think it'll be an awesome opportunity. So stay tuned for that. It'll go in November and awarded in April. So I'll keep you guys all posted on that. So that's where my time's been. Christina Adkins, I'll turn it over to you next.
Thank you, Miss Tina. My name is Christina Adkins. I work for Prestera under a grant with the Office of Drug Control Policy for West Virginia. I am one of their regional drug control policy coordinators. I cover Cabell, Wayne, Lincoln, and Mason counties. We track the overdoses in our counties. If you've seen the alerts that go out, the overdose spike alerts or the overdose predictive spike alerts, we do a lot of that when we get the information from the state. We offer tabling in the community. We do a lot of Narcan training, education. We distribute fentanyl test strips, xylazine test strips, and now nitazene test strips. We also offer some free trainings on things like MAT as overdose prevention, social determinants of health, and there are a couple others. We just got trained in the new state stigma training, so we're offering that now as well. That's all. How about Joe Moore? I don't know that name.
I'm Joe Moore. I am a victim advocate at Contact Rape Crisis Center, where we work with victims of sexual assault, human trafficking, and we work with the youth in preventive measures. So we have trainings for the various schools and youth groups throughout the area. So if anybody is interested in having one of our preventative people come and speak, we would be more than happy with that. Or anybody interested in having somebody come in regards to, the stalking or human trafficking portions, please let us know.
Thank you.
Well, I will try. I will not get this name right. Now that, back from the restroom. Gaston?
Oh, me, Lindasia. Okay. I'm the case manager at the Point Cafe. I do pretty much everything Lauren said that we do, transportation, IDs, birth certificates, whatever. Yeah, I don't have any fun facts. I have a tortoise. I think that's all that's exciting about me.
Okay,
How
thank
can you
you.
say no fun facts and then drop that one? That is like the most fun of facts.
That is. Yes. Well,
I don't
let's
know
go
who
ahead
didn't go
and
next. So
let's get Lindell to go next since we're at the Point Cafe.
Hello, I'm Lindell. I am a PRSS here at the Recovery Point Cafe. I'll be filling in as the director while Lauren is on maternity leave. So I can put my email in the chat if y'all would like. So that way, if you wanted to reach out to me and get any information about the Point Cafe, and we can communicate that way. Also, fun fact, I just got state certified on Monday as the PRSS, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
And then we'll just go to Amber because we're sharing the screen so they don't echo. So I want
Yeah.
to hand it over to Amber.
Hey, I'm Amber. I'm also at the Point Cafe. I'm the PRSS, and I don't. Fun fact. I mean, I like to be outside hiking. I don't know if that's a fun fact though. I don't know. You caught me off guard.
You're fine.
And Randy, have you went? I'll pick you if you haven't went.
No, I haven't, but I'm supposed to be the
I won't
presenter, so I'll be last. So if it's my turn, we can roll. But if not, I'll wait for a minute.
No, we'll go with Aaliyah.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Aaliyah Tanner. I am a disability advocate with Disability Rights of West Virginia. We are the federally mandated protection advocacy group for people with disabilities in the state of West Virginia. I am an incredibly boring person. I work, take care of my dogs and my evil cats, and that's about it. And I have a senior in high school that is causing me to have a lot of gray hairs. Not because she's a bad kid, but because I didn't realize how complicated they had made everything in the last 20 some years since I graduated high school.
Yes.
Has anybody else not went? I had to step out for a minute to take a phone call, so I missed a few of the introductions.
Jen and Seth, I believe.
Okay. Well, did you say Jen?
Jen and Seth haven't went.
Okay, Jen, go ahead. Or yeah, that works.
All right, thank you. Sorry, I'm driving, guys. My name's Jen. I'm the outreach coordinator for Northwood Health Systems Crisis Unit. We have 2 units in the Northern Panhandle in Wheeling and Weirton. So I just hop on the meetings to let everybody know what we can do. We can help with detox and also acute psychiatric signs and symptoms. So if you have any referrals, you have anyone struggling, just let me know. I did not put my information in the chat, but it should be on my picture. And I'll go ahead, Seth.
Last but not least, hey everybody, Seth Hansen with Groups Recover Together. I'm the Partnership Development Manager for West Virginia. We have 7 outpatient opioid use treatment programs throughout the state, and we also offer a hybrid virtual option when it comes to treatment as well. So thank you very much. And it sounds like it's your turn, Randy.
I think there's still a couple more. I think Philip.
That was it.
And then
Philip, I didn't see him
Oh,
before.
yeah. I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
just saw, but
No, you're fine.
Christina.
Hello. I can go if that's okay.
Yeah.
Phil Michael. I'm new to the reentry counselors for a few months here. So this is my first time on this particular reentry council. We represent a federal grant called PROUD. And what we do is we help individuals that are incarcerated when they're coming out to find good paying positions and jobs. And it's a pleasure to meet everybody, and I appreciate you letting me be on this program. And fun fact for me is I have 3 boys, and one just graduated from Marshall last year, and I have another son that's a senior and one that's a freshman. So that's pretty much my whole life. And I'm not sure who goes next.
Looks like that's everybody as far as I can tell. Well, I guess I can go. I have one piece of news. One piece of news. I'm excited to announce that in the last few weeks, at least 2 long-timers and lifers have made parole and got out of prison, ready to start their life off. And they are located in Huntington, and I will be getting to be their navigator, and, make sure that they are living their best life so that they don't ever have to go back to prison. And also I got an invite to be on an advisory board for privatized carceral food out of Washington, D.C. with this CSPI. So I'm hoping that I can help people that are also still incarcerated with maybe healthier food. And with that, Randy, you can have the floor.
All right, excellent. Well, thank you. Dropping something into the chat right now. It's a press release that WVU put out for our companion app that I'm here to talk to you about today. A lot of you have seen the presentation already, so it'll just be a refresher for you. But for any of the new folks here, my name is Randy. I'm a customer success consultant with Chest Health. I manage our implementation in West Virginia. Our project just learned yesterday that our grant's been renewed again for another year. So we are full go through next October at minimum. So that's pretty great, coming off a really big month in West Virginia. We broke some onboarding records, which was really cool. So I'm proud to be a part of that. So I'm going to quickly talk about our companion app, which is an app that we have offered completely for free for you, for your agency, for your participants. This is a tool to offer education and support to friends, family, caregivers, just anyone in the orbit of someone with substance use disorder or mental health diagnosis. The thought is that if we can educate and inform individuals connected to addiction and recovery, it's going to help them, gain a better understanding what their loved ones are going through, but it's also going to give more support to that individual, and that will in turn hopefully keep them in treatment longer, connected to services longer, on their path to recovery longer, and then they will be able to live a happier, healthier life. Some of the features of this app for individuals, there is a discussion community. We actually just hired a moderator for this a couple weeks back who is a family therapist. So there's going to be good professional guidance in there from her along with our peer team. And then that one-to-one or group discussion from individuals with lived experiences who are in this community. There's a pretty robust resource library, just added some more stuff to it yesterday. It has a lot of educational materials, family support materials, just really anything that we can do to remove speed bumps, roadblocks, help people get what they need. So, the individuals in recovery can stay in recovery, and B, their families can be better support. Something that I think is pretty interesting in the app is how you identify yourself. So this is an anonymous platform, so you can share stories, you can share personal information without fear of any repercussions coming your way. But you also identify yourself by your relationship with substance use disorder. So you see up here, it says parent. I'm a parent of an individual with substance use disorder and active addiction. So you can find other parents who've been through that. You can talk about specifics, you can share, you can ask questions, or you can seek them out and tell them about your your story, your struggles, your triumphs. You just have to take a sidebar. Every time I go to point that out, I just see like the batteries on red. Whoever took the screenshot like needed to charge their phone. It always stands out to me. I'm like, that's embarrassing. But just really great tool, just released, so it's constantly expanding, getting bigger. I think we're probably only a couple months in now. It's going to be a real big push for us going into the next grant year to get people onboarded, get people using this app. So if you're interested in sharing it through your agency or sharing it one-to-one, like anyone in the state of West Virginia can use this thing for free. I'm going to send a flyer out to everybody. I'm going to send an enrollment link out to everybody. It's totally shareable. You can post this up. If you have a family program and you want to engage with your participants through the app, we can set you up with our dashboard, and you can really do like messaging, and you could run your own community. You could have discussion groups of your own through this app. It's HIPAA compliant. So all the PII is safe, if you're running that kind of program. But getting people signed up is really easy. You scan the QR code on the flyer, you click the link, both of them will take you to this web form. You fill out the form, it will send you a text message with an invitation to download the app and sign in. And then you're in the app. I'm also going to send you our digital marketing toolkit. So it comes with pre-written emails, newsletter blurb, social posts, website copy. So if you want to host this or you want to share this through your agency, we've done all the work for you. All you have to do is copy paste, change the name, and then you can send this out. Just a good way to gain engagement, get people clicking on your social posts, get people on your website, all that fun stuff. So that is the super fast gist of this. I have 3 minutes for questions. So does anybody have any questions, comments, anything about Companion?
So whenever you were showing the circle, it had parents, so you could change that to other people, or
Sure, if you were a spouse, if you were a brother, like all of those options are in there. So it's going to be you can choose if you want to identify your role kind of with the individual in recovery. It could just be, I'm a community member that just wants to learn more.
well, awesome. Any more questions? No?
All right, excellent. So I'll follow up with an email with all this fun stuff for you. And then I'm sure you'll see me on another council call before too long. And I hope you all have a great weekend. Sorry I can't hang out longer. I have another client meeting here. So take care, everyone.
Randy,
You too.
Thank you. Are you going to send it another email?
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Thank you,
Take care.
sir.
Well, that looks pretty interesting, actually.
Yeah, I like the fact that it, caregivers need support as well. So
Yeah.
The fact that there's something out there for caregivers is important.
Yeah. and friends. I mean, like with me, I'm sober now, but I still have people in my family that, have problems going on. So I could, possibly help reach out to them with that and not make it so personal, because when you get real personal, they get like, they want to kind of pull away. Like, don't tell me what to do. Well, wonderful. I feel like that was a good presentation. I really enjoyed our meeting. Does anybody have anything that they would like to share with us? If not, I will give you back the rest of your day.
Okay, I'm creating an email that will go out to everybody on the council that will have all the flyers from today's and the link that Randy is going to share. So I will send that at some point later today.
Thank you very much, Krisha.
You're welcome.
I'll see you guys next month.
Bye.
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 You're welcome.